Are you tired of feeling like you're stuck in a rut, like the world is moving forward and you're still trying to catch up? Do you struggle to keep up with the pace of change, to adapt to new circumstances, and to make sense of the chaos that surrounds you? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, it's easy to feel like you're perpetually playing catch-up. New technologies emerge, new ideas take hold, and new challenges arise, leaving you feeling like you're constantly trying to stay afloat in a sea of uncertainty. But what if you could turn this uncertainty into a strength? What if you could develop the mental toughness, the emotional resilience, and the intellectual flexibility to not only navigate the twists and turns of life, but to actually thrive in the midst of chaos? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism comes in. For centuries, Stoic philosophers have taught that true strength lies not in resisting change, but in embracing it. Not in trying to control the uncontrollable, but in focusing on what we can control. And not in reacting impulsively to events, but in responding thoughtfully and intentionally. If you find value in our journey, please hit the subscribe button and watch until the end. You're different from the majority. Consider yourself an exception. We'll uncover the transformative power of Stoic techniques to boost your intelligence, upgrade your thinking, and unlock your full potential. We'll delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and uncover practical strategies for applying its principles to your everyday life. From cultivating inner strength and resilience to developing a growth mindset and embracing change, we'll cover it all. So, are you ready to start your Stoic journey with Stoic control, where timeless truths meet everyday life? 1. Embracing change, the Stoic approach to life's inevitabilities. Change is the only constant in life, yet many of us struggle to adapt. The Stoics believed that change is an essential part of life, and that it's up to us to learn to navigate it with ease. By embracing change, we can reduce stress and anxiety, and develop a sense of flexibility and adaptability. When faced with change, we have a choice. We can resist, or we can accept. We can complain, or we can see the opportunity. The Stoics teach us to focus on the present moment rather than getting bogged down by worries of the future or regrets of the past. By doing so, we can cultivate a growth mindset, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. To embrace change, we must start by accepting it. We must acknowledge and accept the changes that come our way rather than trying to fight them. By doing so, we can begin to see change as a natural part of life rather than a threat. And we can start to live more fully, more authentically, and more in line with our values. By embracing change, we can transform our lives. We can become more resilient, more adaptable, and more at peace with the world around us. We can learn to see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-improvement. 2. The power of embracing discomfort for personal growth. Discomfort is a natural part of life, yet many of us go to great lengths to avoid it. We often prioritize comfort and security over growth and progress. But what if we could learn to embrace discomfort rather than avoiding it? What if we could see discomfort as a catalyst for growth, transformation, and self-improvement? The Stoics believed that discomfort is a necessary part of personal growth. By embracing discomfort, we can build resilience, develop mental toughness, and cultivate a sense of inner strength. We can learn to navigate uncertain situations, adapt to new environments, and push ourselves beyond our limits. To embrace discomfort, we must start by acknowledging our fears and anxieties. We must recognize that discomfort is a natural part of life, and that it's up to us to learn to navigate it. By doing so, we can begin to see discomfort as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. And we can start to live more authentically, more courageously, and more in line with our values. By embracing discomfort, we can transform our lives. We can become more confident, more resilient, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. We can learn to see discomfort not as a source of fear, but as a source of strength. 3. Lifelong learning. The Stoic path to wisdom. Wisdom is the ultimate goal of Stoic philosophy. It's the culmination of knowledge, experience, and insight. But how do we attain wisdom? The Stoics believe that wisdom is a lifelong pursuit, one that requires dedication, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. The Stoics saw learning as a continuous process, one that extends far beyond the classroom or formal education. They believed that we should always be seeking new knowledge, new experiences, and new insights. By doing so, we can deepen our understanding of the world, refine our judgment, and cultivate wisdom. To embark on the Stoic path to wisdom, we must adopt a growth mindset. We must be curious, open-minded, and receptive to new ideas. We must seek out diverse perspectives, challenge our assumptions, and question our beliefs. And we must be willing to learn from our mistakes, to reflect on our experiences, and to adapt to new situations. By embracing lifelong learning, we can become wiser, more discerning, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. We can develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters and live more intentionally, more authentically, and more in line with our values. 4. Cultivating gratitude in everyday life. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to the stresses and anxieties of modern life. It's a practice that can help us shift our focus away from what's lacking and towards what we already have. The Stoics believe that gratitude is a key component of a happy and fulfilling life, and that it's something we should cultivate every day. By focusing on what we're grateful for, we can begin to see the world in a new light. We can start to appreciate the small things, the everyday moments, and the people around us. We can develop a greater sense of contentment, a greater sense of peace, and a greater sense of connection to others. To cultivate gratitude, we must make it a habit. We must take time each day to reflect on what we're thankful for, whether it's our health, our relationships, or simply the fact that we're alive. We must learn to appreciate the present moment rather than constantly striving for something more. And we must learn to express our gratitude to others, whether through words, actions, or simple gestures. By cultivating gratitude, we can transform our lives. We can become more positive, more resilient, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. We can learn to see the good in every situation and to find joy in the everyday moments that make life worth living. 5. Mindful observation, enhancing connection and awareness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. It's about paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or distraction. The Stoics believe that mindfulness is essential for living a good life, as it allows us to connect with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Through mindful observation, we can develop a greater awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We can learn to recognize patterns and habits that hold us back and make positive changes to live more intentionally. We can also cultivate a greater sense of empathy and compassion for others by truly seeing and understanding their perspectives. To practice mindful observation, we must learn to slow down and pay attention. We must focus on the present moment without multitasking or distractions. We must observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment and cultivate a sense of curiosity and wonder. And we must practice mindfulness in all aspects of our lives, from our relationships to our work to our daily activities. By cultivating mindful observation, we can become more aware, more connected, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. We can learn to live more intentionally, more authentically, and more in line with our values. 6. Active listening, building deeper relationships and understanding. Active listening is the practice of fully engaging with others, hearing their words, and understanding their perspectives. It's about creating space for others to express themselves and truly hearing what they have to say. The Stoics believed that active listening is essential for building strong relationships, resolving conflicts, and gaining wisdom. Through active listening, we can develop a deeper understanding of others, their needs, and their concerns. We can build trust, rapport, and stronger relationships. We can also gain new insights, perspectives, and knowledge. And we can become better communicators, able to express ourselves more effectively and empathetically. To practice active listening, we must learn to focus on others rather than ourselves. We must give our full attention to the speaker without interrupting or mentally preparing our response. We must ask open-ended questions, seek clarification, and seek to understand. And we must listen without judgment, criticism, or agenda. By cultivating active listening, we can become more empathetic, more compassionate, and more understanding. We can build stronger, more meaningful relationships and create a more harmonious and connected world. 7. Seeking silence. Finding peace in a noisy world. Silence is a rare commodity in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world. We are constantly bombarded with noise, distractions, and stimuli, leaving us little time for quiet reflection. The Stoics believed that silence is essential for cultivating inner peace, clarity, and wisdom. In silence, we can tune out the external noise and tune in to our inner selves. We can reflect on our thoughts, emotions, and actions and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. We can also connect with nature, our intuition, and our creative potential. To seek silence, we must learn to create space for quiet contemplation. We must turn off our devices, find a peaceful environment, and sit in stillness. We must focus on our breath, our body, and our inner experience. And we must be patient, allowing ourselves to settle into the silence and let go of distractions. By seeking silence, we can find peace, clarity, and inner strength. We can develop a greater sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-compassion. And we can live more intentionally, more authentically, and more in line with our values. 8. Curiosity over judgment. A Stoic approach to open-mindedness. Curiosity is the spark that ignites the flame of knowledge, understanding, and growth. It's the willingness to ask questions, seek answers, and explore new ideas. The Stoics believed that curiosity is essential for living a good life, as it allows us to learn, adapt, and evolve. By embracing curiosity, we can overcome judgment, bias, and assumptions. We can approach life with a sense of wonder, awe, and curiosity, rather than with preconceived notions and fixed beliefs. We can learn to ask questions, seek feedback, and explore new perspectives. To cultivate curiosity, we must learn to approach life with a beginner's mind. We must be willing to ask questions, seek answers, and explore new ideas. We must be open-minded, receptive, and non-judgmental. And we must be willing to challenge our own assumptions and biases. The Stoic techniques outlined above offer a powerful framework for personal growth, self-improvement, and living a good life. By embracing change, discomfort, lifelong learning, gratitude, mindful observation, active listening, seeking silence, and curiosity, we can cultivate inner strength, wisdom, and resilience. If you found value in our journey together, we humbly ask that you express your support by liking and subscribing. Your thoughtful reflections and insights are welcome in the comments below. Share this wisdom with others, and remember that true growth and transformation come from within, and we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, and live more intentionally, authentically, and in line with our values. By incorporating these techniques into our daily lives, we can become more compassionate, more empathetic, and more at peace with ourselves and the world. See you soon.